Hey guys, this week's recipe is a sweet one. It's cold where we are. We're in North Carolina, and I love pumpkin. Do you like pumpkin?
Yeah, I like pumpkin.
You do. And so we are making these muffins, just pumpkin muffins that have cream cheese kind of inside. I go to Starbucks and crave that, and it only lasts from like mid-September to October, and then they're done. And you can get pumpkin loaves, but you can't get the pumpkin muffins with the cream cheese in the middle. So I thought a few months ago, I was like, I'm going to figure out my own recipe and make them. And what I'm all about is quick and easy. And I know typically you don't have everything out in your dishes. I did that simply just because it makes it easier for everybody to follow the recipe. But get all your ingredients out, put them out, and then it's just boom, boom, boom. So with this one, you're gonna do your wet ingredients in a big bowl, and your dry ingredients in a small bowl, and then you're gonna add your dry gradually to your wet. And then the trick is our cream cheese, cinnamon and sugar mixture. Again, we're not fancy. We don't do piping cloths and all that stuff, which I hope.
They're piping bags, they're not piping cloths.
Okay, excuse me, piping bags. We just are going to cut the bottom of a Ziploc, and because that's how we roll, and that's easy. I'm all about easy and fast, and that's what you guys have said about our recipes, is that you like that they're easy and fast. So we have our muffin pan already greased. You're going to mess it up.
No, I'm doing a funny pattern. 3, 2, 1, leave it alone.
No, you got to do the wet. Okay, here we go. So we're adding the wet first.
In here.
We're going to do the wet here. And this is basically a can of pumpkin. Dump it in, baby. A can of pumpkin.
And that's scissors. That noise.
Scrape it. And then 2 eggs. I also like this recipe because you can do it with, I like cooking with my daughter. So if you have a family member who will cook with you, do that. All right, so here is
half a cup of oil.
half a cup of oil. I used canola. You can use olive oil. And then, again, this is all the wet ingredients. And I love these too because once you bake them and you make them, you can put them in the fridge in a Ziploc or a Tupperware, and you have them for the whole week, and you can just grab them, eat them as you're going into this. They smell so good. Eat them as you're going, in the car, on the road, whatever. They're just for breakfast. They're quick and easy, and they're so good. Look, we have a ladybug crawling on our table. Okay, so this is white sugar and brown sugar. We're going to link all the actual measurements, but this is 1.25 cups of white and then a half of brown. So stir that in. Or maybe, no, it's 1.25 cups of brown and a half of white.
We'll link all the measurements in the description.
Yes. So that's it. That's all your wets. Okay, ladybug cannot go into the muffin mix, but you can live there on my table. All right, so we're good? All right, so set that aside. Now we're going to do dry. All right, this is 1.25 cups of flour.
2 cups. Did you say 2 cups?
No, 1.25 cups. Let me double check. Yep. No, 1 3/4 cups. Sorry, not 1/4. 1 3/4 cups. And then we're doing 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. We've got a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Dump that in. Toss that around.
That's a strong smell.
Really smells good. And I love recipes that our families remember. The recipe that I started with was the Italian pork or Italian turkey subs. Those mean so much to my kids still to this day. Although most of them
Or vegan.
won't eat pork now, but they can do it with turkey or chicken. And you can change these. If you are vegan, you can change. Don't dump it all out now, baby. Just a little, and then.
I think before.
You can change this to almond flour, to whatever your dietary needs are. This one is not that healthy. We did organic ingredients, but and healthy flour, but it is white flour. And there are some healthy flours out there. So with this cream cheese, and I added about 1/4 cup of white sugar and cinnamon. This is what I thought I could not do when I first did this recipe. I was like, how am I going to get the cream cheese inside these muffins? Do you do it after they're done? You know, after they're baked? No, you don't. And I didn't know that. So I just tried it because I'm not scared. And so Ladybug is still liking our... To me, nothing has to be absolutely perfect. Although I've told Skylynn this, when you bake, you really do have to have cleaner measurements. So baking is not my absolute favorite. Cooking is my absolute favorite because you can taste and then add more. But with baking, it's, you know, definitely, right? Okay, so you're all in there. Okay, is it good? Yep. All right, so I'm gonna have her get a measuring cup, baby, and then just get maybe get like a 1/2 cup measuring.
You use the 1/2 cup measurement.
Here. Here. All right, and we're just gonna take it. Dump. That's too much.
No, do not do this at all, please. No.
Well, just a second.
Not do it this one.
That was. Okay, so we're using about 1/2 cup. Dump it in. Perfect.
You can also make this into a cake.
While she's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get the cream cheese and cinnamon sugar. All right, so here's the fun part. Getting this cream cheese kind of into your bag. You're doing good, babe. Okay, so we're almost done filling these up. And the fun part is doing the cream cheese. So we have 2 more.
Do you do the cream cheese before or after they bake?
You do it before.
Why?
Well, that was what I was, that was my big question, was how does that work? And will it burn, or but it does beautifully. So, let's show.
Can I lick the bowl?
Yep. Let's show the fun part. Go ahead and get a spoon. You can lick the bowl. The fun part is squirting in this cream cheese. So, let me show you how it goes. Okay, so here's all right, so here's our cream cheese, cinnamon and sugar. It's not all perfect, but it's good enough, right? And you got your little corner cut off. You stick it inside, and it's gonna make the muffin rise some. Then you just push it off, and there that is. Then you kind of stick it in, squirt, break it off, stick it in. All right, I'm gonna do all 12. And then we're gonna stick it in at 350 for about, I gotta check it, 12 to 15 minutes and see how they're doing. And we'll show you how they taste after. They're gonna be great. Okay guys, so about 17 minutes in the oven. And they are yum and done. And one of my all-time favorites for kids, for your hubby, for you. Have it with a glass of wine. Have it with a cup of coffee in the morning when you're getting some me time. Have it whenever you want it as a snack. They're just amazing, and you've got, depending on how big your family is, you've got like a week's worth of just snacks or breakfast. I hope you enjoy pumpkin muffins. Comment below how you adjust if you're vegan or non-dairy. There's so many different ways you can do this, but they're good muffins, and they make for great little snacks and meals. And we will see you guys in the next. Peace. Mwah. Love you.